The nuclear journeys of India and Pakistan are rooted in regional tensions, security concerns, and technological ambition. To understand where we are today, we must first look back. Let's explore how the nuclear journeys of India and Pakistan began and were shaped by history, regional rivalry, and global influence. India was the first in South Asia to develop nuclear capabilities. Its program began in the 1940s under the leadership of physicist Homi Bhabha. Initially aimed at peaceful uses of atomic energy, India's approach shifted after China's nuclear test in 1964 and the geopolitical challenges posed by regional conflicts. In 1974, India conducted its first nuclear test, Smiling Buddha, declaring itself a nuclear-capable state without officially joining the Non-Proliferation Treaty. This event alarmed Pakistan and triggered a regional arms race. Pakistan's nuclear program gained urgency after India's test. With support from China and other networks, Pakistan, under the leadership of Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and later Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, rapidly advanced its uranium enrichment capabilities. After years of covert development, Pakistan officially demonstrated its nuclear capability in May 1998, conducting multiple nuclear tests in response to India's tests earlier that month. Today, both countries possess fully developed nuclear programs. India emphasizes a no-first-use doctrine, while Pakistan maintains strategic ambiguity. Their nuclear histories reflect a fragile deterrence, deeply influenced by decades of mistrust, territorial disputes, and strategic rivalry. Now that we've traced the origins, let's examine the current strength of their nuclear arsenals, not just in numbers, but in how each nation prepares to deliver those weapons if necessary. As of the latest estimates by the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, India possesses approximately 160 to 170 nuclear warheads, while Pakistan is believed to have a slightly higher count of around 165 to 170 warheads. However, nuclear strength is not solely determined by numbers. It also depends on the ability to deliver those weapons effectively. But having nuclear warheads isn't enough. The real power lies in how they can be deployed. Let's break down the land, sea, and air-based systems both nations rely on for nuclear delivery. A nation's nuclear deterrence depends not just on the number of warheads, but also on its ability to launch them from multiple platforms. This capability ensures survivability and a credible second strike option. India possesses a well-established nuclear triad. On land, it has the Agni series of ballistic missiles, with Agni-V capable of striking targets over 5,000 kilometers. In the air, India deploys modified aircraft like the Mirage 2000, Jaguar, and Su-30M.K.I to deliver nuclear payloads. At sea, India has developed Arihant-class nuclear-powered submarines equipped with K-15 and K-4 submarine-launched ballistic missiles, completing its triad. Pakistan, while not yet possessing a full triad, has a strong land-based missile force including the Shaheen, Gauri, and Abdali series. It also uses F-16 and JF-17 aircraft for air-based delivery. Pakistan is developing its sea-based capability through the Babur 3 submarine-launched cruise missile, aimed at strengthening its second strike posture. So, when and how might these weapons be used? To answer that, we need to understand the nuclear doctrines and policies that guide decision-making in both countries. India and Pakistan have adopted contrasting nuclear doctrines that reflect their strategic thinking and security concerns. India follows a declared no-first-use policy, meaning it will only use nuclear weapons in retaliation to a nuclear attack. This approach emphasizes deterrence and restraint, projecting India's nuclear arsenal as a political tool rather than a battlefield weapon. India's doctrine also includes massive retaliation as a response to any nuclear strike, aiming to deter even limited nuclear use by adversaries. Pakistan, on the other hand, has not adopted an NFU policy. Its nuclear doctrine is deliberately ambiguous, allowing for first use in the event of a significant conventional military threat. This stance is influenced by Pakistan's conventional military imbalance with India. Pakistan also maintains a growing arsenal of tactical nuclear weapons, designed to deter Indian conventional advances, especially under its cold start doctrine. This doctrinal difference increases the risk of escalation during crises and makes stability in South Asia highly sensitive to military and political tensions. Policies mean little without secure systems to enforce them. Let's now look into how India and Pakistan manage and control their nuclear weapons, and who holds the keys. The command and control systems of nuclear weapons are crucial to ensure secure management, prevent unauthorized use, and maintain strategic stability. India's nuclear command structure is under civilian control, managed by the Nuclear Command Authority, chaired by the Prime Minister. The NCA comprises a political council, which makes all nuclear decisions, and an executive council, headed by the National Security Advisor, which provides recommendations. India maintains a strict centralized control, with no delegation of launch authority during peacetime, emphasizing political oversight and responsible use. Pakistan's command and control system, while more military-centric, is also structured. It is overseen by the National Command Authority, chaired by the Prime Minister, but operationally influenced by the military through the Strategic Plans Division, also known as SPD. The SPD handles planning, security, and deployment of nuclear assets. Pakistan has reportedly developed systems for rapid response and even pre-delegation in crisis situations, raising concerns about escalation control. Both countries have invested in improving command reliability, but differences in control dynamics reflect contrasting civil-military balances. Of course, no nuclear program develops in isolation. Both countries have relied on powerful allies. Let's explore the global partnerships that have shaped their nuclear capabilities. Global alliances play a key role in shaping the nuclear posture and technological advancement of both India and Pakistan. India maintains strong strategic partnerships with the United States, Russia, France, and Israel. These relationships have contributed significantly to its defense and nuclear infrastructure. The U.S.-India Civil Nuclear Agreement in 2008 marked a turning point, allowing India access to civilian nuclear technology despite not being a signatory to the Non-Proliferation Treaty. India is also a member of key export control regimes, like the Missile Technology Control Regime, enhancing its global legitimacy. Pakistan, in contrast, has a close strategic alliance with China, which has been a major contributor to its nuclear and missile programs. China has helped Pakistan build nuclear reactors and assisted in missile development. Additionally, Pakistan receives military and technological support from countries like Turkey and Saudi Arabia. These alliances not only provide technological support, but also influence diplomatic backing and strategic deterrence in the region. Finally, what lies ahead? As technologies evolve and tensions continue, the future of nuclear stability in South Asia hangs in a delicate balance. Let's examine the potential paths forward and the risks we must not ignore. The future of nuclear dynamics between India and Pakistan remains complex and potentially volatile. India is advancing its nuclear triad with ballistic missile defense systems and MIRV, which is multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle technology, aiming to strengthen second strike capabilities. Pakistan continues to expand its arsenal, focusing on tactical nuclear weapons and sea-based deterrence like the Babur 3 missile. However, the absence of robust crisis communication and trust-building measures raises the risk of miscalculation or unintended escalation, especially during conventional military conflicts. With no formal arms control agreements between them, the strategic stability in South Asia depends heavily on restraint, diplomacy, and mature leadership. Pakistan and India both possess strong nuclear capabilities, with Pakistan having more warheads and India boasting a diverse triad and global alliances. However, true power lies in responsible management, communication, and restraint, key to maintaining peace in a tense region. If you found this insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let's think, discover, and grow together with more deep dives into global affairs.